Hello students, you are watching me Sunanda Dey, your grammar mentor on our YouTube channel Learning with a Difference. Dear students, today we are going to learn the rules for changing singular nouns into plurals with examples. This is the second part of the two-part video series on singular and plural forms of nouns. So watch the concluding part of this lesson till the end. Dear students, before we begin, make sure that you subscribe to our channel in order to learn grammar with a difference and press the bell icon for notification of new grammar lesson. Today, we shall learn the rest of the rules for converting a singular noun into a plural form. So dear students, let's begin. A singular noun that ends with a vowel and y is made plural by adding s. Let me explain. Please watch the examples very attentively. In the first example, the word boy ends with a vowel o before y. So according to the rule, we make the plural by adding s to the word boy. Therefore, boy becomes boys. Similarly, monkey becomes monkeys and so on. Let's move on to the next rule now. A singular noun that ends with f or fe is made plural by adding ves. Let's study the first two examples given on the screen. The word ends with the letter f. Therefore, as per the rules, the letter f in leaf will be replaced by ves. So the word leaf becomes leaves. Likewise, the word thief ends with f, so f in thief is replaced by what? Vs in plural, so thief becomes thieves. Now see the last example, knife. The word knife ends with fe, therefore according to the rule, fe will be replaced by vs in plural, so knife becomes knives. So dear students, if a word ends with f or fe, we make the plural of that word by replacing f or fe with ves. But there are some exceptions to the rule applicable in some words as given on the screen. Example, roof, roofs. Handkerchief, handkerchief becomes handkerchiefs. Piano becomes pianos. Now let's move on to some exceptional examples. These nouns do not follow any set rules, so we just have to learn them by heart. For example, man becomes man, man. Foot becomes feet, ox becomes oxen, tooth becomes teeth, and so on. Now how compound nouns are made plural. Study the examples very attentively. Father-in-law becomes fathers-in-law. Son-in-law becomes sons-in-law. But look at the example. Woman doctor, which becomes women doctors, changes to e in women, and doctor becomes doctors. Similarly, manservant becomes men, menservants. Again, two changes. So follow these examples very carefully and remember them. Now, let's proceed to the plural forms of foreign nouns. Foreign means these nouns have come either from Latin or Greek languages. For examples, alumnus becomes alumni, formula becomes formulas, and so on. Now let's study how names and their titles are made into plural forms. Miss Brown becomes the Miss Browns, the Mrs. Brown. Similarly, Mr. Smith becomes the Mr. Smiths or the Messrs. Smiths. Likewise, the plural of Mr. is Messrs and Mrs. is Mesdames. Now, let's learn some examples of nouns which are always used in singular forms. Cars, diabetes, economics, physics, mathematics, and so on. Similarly, there are some nouns which are always used as plurals. For example, clothes, scissors, spectacles, riches, etc. Dear students, this brings me to the end of my two-part video lectures on nouns, singular and plural. Hope you have understood the rules till I come back with my next video. Take care and thanks for watching.